Nobody can stop Christ's gospel. From the moment Christ walked the earth, his gospel has faced opposition. Many have tried to silence it, erase it, and persecute those who spread it. Yet, time and time again, history has proven that no force can stop the truth of Christ from reaching the ends of the world. The Romans attempt to suppress the gospel. At the dawn of Christianity, the Roman Empire sought to crush the movement by persecuting Christ's disciples. Though they were just 12 men, their message spread like wildfire. The more they were oppressed, the more they preached, and their words ignited the hearts of countless believers. The Romans crucified Peter, beheaded Paul, and executed many others, thinking they could silence the message by eliminating the messengers. But their blood became the seed of the church, and the gospel only grew stronger. The martyrdom of the disciples, one by one, Christ's followers laid down their lives for the truth. Peter was crucified upside down. Paul was beheaded under Emperor Nero. John was exiled to Patmos after surviving attempts on his life. Barnabas was stoned to death. Stephen, the first Christian martyr, was stoned while forgiving his murderers. Each of these deaths was meant to stop the gospel, but instead, they became testimonies that fueled the faith of others. The world saw that these men were not fighting for power or wealth, but for an eternal truth that no suffering could erase. Hitler's attempt to eradicate the Jews. History repeated itself when Adolf Hitler sought to exterminate the Jewish people. Though not a direct persecution of Christianity, his actions were an attempt to destroy the people through whom Christ had come. Millions of innocent lives were taken, and yet, from the ashes of the Holocaust, the resilience of faith emerged. The gospel continued to spread, and countless survivors found solace in Christ's message of hope and redemption. St. Thomas in India, one of Christ's 12 disciples, Thomas, travelled to India to spread the gospel. He faced immense opposition, yet he continued his mission fearlessly. He was ultimately martyred for his faith, but the seeds he planted grew into a Christian presence in India that exists to this day. His sacrifice stands as a testament to the unstoppable power of the gospel. The martyrdom of Graham Staines and his sons. In modern times, the world witnessed yet another brutal attempt to silence Christianity. In 1999, Australian missionary Graham Staines and his 2 young sons were burned alive in their van in India. They had dedicated their lives to serving leprosy patients, embodying the very love of Christ. Yet, their tragic deaths did not stop the gospel. In an extraordinary act of Christian love, Graham's wife Gladys forgave the killers, demonstrating the very essence of Christ's teachings. Why are some still afraid of Christianity? Despite the gospel's message of love, peace, and forgiveness, certain governments and societies still view it as a threat. Some fear its power to transform hearts, while others resist the call to righteousness it brings. Christianity does not seek to conquer by force. It conquers through love and truth. The legacy of love and forgiveness. When people attempt to eradicate Christianity, they forget the selfless love of saints like Mother Teresa, who served the poorest of the poor in India. They forget the forgiveness displayed by Graham Staines' wife. Christianity has never been about revenge. It is about loving one's neighbour and forgiving even one's enemies. Have you ever seen Christians revolting against their persecutors? They are like sheep, gentle, yet strong in faith. Christ himself said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God." Matthew 5:9. Christianity stands for peace, love, and freedom. Conclusion: the gospel cannot be stopped. Many have tried to silence Christ's message, but they have all failed. Empires have fallen, tyrants have perished, and yet the gospel still spreads. Love your neighbour. Let everyone live in peace. The truth of Christ is eternal, and no force on earth can stop it. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Matthew 24:35.